All right, today's video we're going to help you get to the top of your backswing. So I'm going to describe what the right arm needs to be doing, where the right arm, elbow, everything need to go at the top of the backswing, and what the left arm needs to do. Because once you get to the top of the backswing, it's so much simpler for you to deliver it into the slot, if you want to call that, into a powerful position at impact. But if the top of the backswing is a little bit off, then we know that usually getting into impact is going to be a little bit different. Now, don't get me wrong, there's people who have different tops of the backswing and they still get it consistently into the same spots in the downswing, right? Scotty Scheffler, there's all sorts of different swings. Matt Wolf, a lot of different guys have different looking swings, but they still knew how to deliver it into impact. But today we're just going to teach you that really consistent top of the backswing, make it super simple for you to deliver it into impact, and just make your game overall just much more complete and much more repeatable. Hey, if you're brand new today, make sure you subscribe so you can see all our future videos. If you want an online lesson, you can go to Skillest, and I am one of the coaches on there. It's an online platform, so if you're not in Phoenix, Arizona, and you're somewhere else around the world watching this, jump onto that site. You can find me, and I can give you an online lesson. Right now I'm offering them actually a complimentary video analysis for your swing, so if you want to take advantage of that, go ahead and go for it. And we're going to get started on the top of your backswing today. First thing that we need to understand is, what do we do with our right arm? Because the right arm plays a big role in getting you to the top of your backswing correctly. So your right arm needs to feel like it does this. So you start at the grip, right? It's going to start to fold a little bit. It's going to start to roll a little bit. Kind of like from right here, you're going to feel like you're shaking somebody's hand. Arm's not going to be completely straight, and it's not going to be too bent. It's just going to be relaxed a little bit. So when you're set up and you kind of have that right arm relaxed, it's like you're getting it to the same spot. Then as you start to rise up, all right, it starts to climb pretty vertical, all right? And then when you get to the top, it's going to feel like, I don't really like this analogy, but it's going to feel like you're a waiter holding a tray, okay? You have to be able to have the flexibility in the shoulder to kind of do this, all right? So if you just test it, keep your elbow up high, and you roll backwards, all right? If you can do that past 90 degrees, then you can do this. If your elbow kicks like this and you can't get it back there, then your elbow at the top is going to be in a little bit different position. We'll talk about that in a second. So if I just take my grip with the club in my right arm, I swing it back, okay, remains the same flex. Right arm now starts to bend up. You can see how the club kicks up in the air, and then I get to the top, and it's kind of that waiter tray position. Okay. Some things that we look for in the top of the backswing. We'll cover those in a second. Now we're going to talk about the left arm, what it does. Left arm is allowed to do this much across your body as you take it into your backswing. So if I just put my left palm against it, I fold my right arm correctly, all right? If I just take my hand down, all right, you can see how much it was allowed to go across my body. A lot of us tend to pin it to our chest. We do not want that to happen. Then everything's going to feel like it comes down together. You're going to not have any separation, any power, and your consistency, just it won't be there. Your path, your club face, everything could be messed up. Okay, so you have to limit how much you want that thing to go across your chest. It might make your backswing shorter, but it's better than having it pinned to your body and maybe you hit a little bit further, but you spray it everywhere. Okay, so we're going to add those two together. So we're going to let the right arm move back. Okay, left arm still kind of going down my toe line. Maybe move back to cross my body just a hair by this point in time. Okay, and then the right arm starts to fold up. The left arm's not pushing across still, because you can see where my right elbow goes if I push across. All right, starts to set up now, and then we'll get to the top. At the top, there's some things that I want you to look for. I want your bicep, when it gets to the top, I want it to feel like it's in a down position, so it's facing the ground versus up to the sky or out. All right, so it needs to feel like it's facing the ground, your bicep. All right, now this part of your arm, its angle needs to feel like it matches the seam on your shirt versus poking out or anything else. You can even feel the opposite of when you get to the top. you're going to feel like your forearms actually feel like they're closer together versus kind of spread apart. All right, there's a device out there that you can buy that separates and makes a buzz sound. I'm not sure what it's called. You can look for it if that's something you're interested in. If you like little gadgets. All right, so we're going to take it to the top. Feel like our forearms are close together. Our elbows in a nice spot. Our biceps pointing down. Clubs in a good position on top. And then we can, from here, we can deliver it. One thing that the left arm needs to do while it goes across our chest, it helps us get a little bit of hand depth. Hand depth is when the club moves backwards. All right. So when you get to the top, we want to feel like your hands with your irons are basically through the front of your ankle. Driver is going to be a little bit deeper. Each club will get a little bit deeper because each club gets longer in length. Okay. And so you stand up more, so there's a little bit more flatter rotation as the club gets longer. This is a 9-iron. All right, so we're taking it back, getting to the top, feel like everything's close together, and we're pretty good to go from right there. At that moment, I've got hand depth, got my bicep pointing down, my forearm matches my seam on my shirt, all right, and we're all good there. Now, some of you might not turn as much, so you might be here. That's okay. Don't try to turn more by pushing your arm across your chest and getting that elbow way out there wide, because it's going to be hard to recover from there. You're way better off being short, come back, feeling like you're having a nice long swing, not spreading it out. Okay, so I'll go ahead and try to perform this one for you. Can't make any guarantees. Really close together, that's a little hard for me.